to do a pick a card reading. It's about partnerships and relationships. I do have the intention for it to be like love relationships. So for the first option, we're doing pile 1. This is just the traditional Rider-Waite deck with amethyst. So pretty. This is the second option that we have. I'm going to link the name of this deck below because I honestly cannot remember. And then this is I just got this one. It looks like a little robin's egg. It's beautiful. And it's called Chrysocolla. So that's that option. And then our last option, pile 3, is the Linestrider Tarot deck. And then we've got this green calcite. So pretty light colors there. So I'm going to put the picture for you to sit with for the 3 options. And basically I'll kind of just explain this reading. I've already said the prayer. So the deck that you're picking is going to be representative of you. And so your person A, we're going to get 3 tarot cards for how you're showing up, and then a card to show what you're focusing on right now and like how you're showing up in the world, what your focus is on. And then the 3rd card is going to be how you're showing up to person B. Person B, we're going to ask the same 3 questions, and then we're going to go deeper with oracle cards. So I have the Divine Abundance Oracle. I'm going to be pulling from the Empathy Oracle, and then the Ocean Whispers Oracle, which I'm going to link all the decks below, so if I'm not getting them right now, I'll get them right later. So I'll see you guys. I'm going to show you the pictures, and I'll see you guys at your piles. Hello, for those of you that chose the amethyst crystal and the traditional Rider-Waite deck, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. So I kind of wanted to just talk a little bit about amethyst. And all the rock crystals that I use today kind of have similar healing properties, just kind of with like anxiety and stress and overwhelm. So with amethyst, it's this crystal relieves stress, anxiety, and helps with spiritual healing. So it's really beautiful, purple, love it. This is my color, like purple was the color for the year, according to Spirit. They let me know in January, at least for me, for this year. Alright, so we're going to get into it. So I'm just going to, kind of shuffle these bad boys. So funny story about this pile is that I actually recorded this video already last night, and it was really good. And then I had some computer issues today, and all of the footage, unfortunately, was deleted. So here we are. It was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading, and I'm sure we're going to have another good one. I'm interested to see, like, how the messages will compare. Alright, Spirit. So, you know the drill. We have got the 9 of Wands coming out. What is person A really focused on right now in their life? Thank you. Justice. This is interesting. Okay. Justice. And how... Okay. This happened last night. I always want to get into it, but I'm going to start getting 2 cards for your person, and then we'll get the last 3rd card of how you both are showing up towards each other. so we're shifting to person B spirit. Okay, a card to represent person A's person. Please. Oh. Okay, Four of Pentacles and Four of Swords. I'm going to take both. How is person B showing up in the world? Six of Pentacles. Alright. So how is person... we'll switch back over to you. Person A, how are they showing up to person B? How are they showing up to their person? Or how will they show up if they haven't met their person yet? So the Death card flew out on top of the Knight of Wands, so I'm going to keep that there. I don't feel like that's for how you're showing up towards your person, actually, just because of how it landed. Okay, so how you're showing up towards your person, the Six of Swords, and also the Star card wanted to come out. So this is really beautiful and somewhat similar to last night. And how is person B showing up towards person A, or how will they show up? Oh my gosh, that was heavy. Did you guys hear the way that slammed down? We got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Cups, and underneath that was the Power card. So I'm definitely feeling like you're going to be feeling like they are serious. They mean business. But that might feel good to you. We're going to have to we'll go deeper for sure. Because it's the Ten of Cups, so that is like ultimate emotional wish fulfillment, dreams coming true. And then with the Power, like leading it, or under it, you know, it's backed up with some intense energy. Even the way that just slammed down was like, whoa, okay. And I mean, on the top was the Ten of Cups. And I just thought it was the Ten of Cups, but it was also the Power card. So that's how person B is going to be showing up to you. So I feel like it's going to be pretty clear. Pretty clear. Anyway, so let's get back to person A, the viewer. You, hello. So you're showing up as the Nine of Wands currently. The Nine of Wands is, I mean, just from the imagery in the card, he's like on the defense for sure. He's got his wand. This could be anything. You could be defending a project that you're doing. Like literally, you could be defending. I was hearing like your honor. You know, just defending who you are as a person. You could, I don't know, there's just this defensive energy. And the Death card did fly out and land on it sideways, like so. I'm sort of feeling like we're closing out chapters. We are moving into new beginnings, ending cycles. But there's something that we could be still holding on to. So yeah, I just feel like you are defending something. We could even be like moving out of this energy. That could be also that Death card. Spirit wants like that to be known, that like we are transitioning out of this. This isn't a place that we are meant to be in, to have you in, to keep you in. This is part of the path, part of your journey, and like I even said before, what we're flowing through currently. This is not permanent. If you are resonating with like feeling like you're defending or needing to defend something, anything, whatever it is, and it's causing tension in your world, but then when you move to what you're focusing on is justice. So, I mean, this could be like actually legal matters, or like you're actually seeking help for something that like maybe in regards to safety, or that's making you just on edge, like maybe you are seeking help for that. That's like more of a literal thing that I'm seeing with the cards. But this also could be you seeing this justice, or you're like bearing witness to it every day over time, which is also why you're able to slowly release this like defensiveness, because this cycle is ending. And so that's, like it with the death card too, it not only with that, but it just feels like an ending, and it's like the gavel pound with the justice card. So, and that's what we're focused on currently. That's kind of where we're at. I'm gonna go more into depth with that for sure, guys, because I'm a little like, whoa, interesting. But great to know. I'm feeling from the cards, seeing in the images, like you're moving out of this defensive energy. You're going to be able to actually take a load off, not just faking it till you make it, but genuinely. My phone's ringing. Take that as a confirmation. I'm kidding. But you're gonna genuinely be able to relax, and like something is closing out that's causing you to always feel like you need to be looking back. And now that I see this on the bottom of the deck, is which your 9 of Wands guy is looking at this 10 of Wands. So the cycle is closing out. Like we're putting down the burdens. Maybe you had to carry these burdens. Maybe it could be like a divorce or something. It does feel like legality, not really necessarily divorce, but career related, just something that was really deeply affecting your ability to like relax and not be stressed out. It was just, I feel like it was always there. This could be person, place, or thing, right, guys? It's really up to whatever resonates with you, but I'm getting the confirmation in the cards that like we're moving out of this cycle, this chapter, and then how you're going to be showing up towards this person, or possibly how they're going to be viewing you, as also aligning with that as well. Like the 6 of Swords, moving away towards calmer waters. Now that you can actually get out of your physical body, out of that defensiveness, your mind can start to flow towards the calmer waters, which is kind of what the 6 of Swords is about. It's the mental energy. Just moving away from drama, stress, toxicity, towards peace. And then what's under that for you is the Star. So like we're able to close out this chapter. It kind of feels like a fresh new start that almost feels like maybe you never thought that it could be there, which is also why we're focusing on this justice. So even if you haven't seen this yet, I definitely feel like it's coming, and something that's going to speed up that process is definitely gratitude. Gratitude for the entire situation, gratitude for the pain, and gratitude for the resolution, and the peaceful resolution, I'll say. Peaceful transition, peaceful flow into the next thing. Just setting those intentions is really going to, I think, help you. And if I feel like even if it doesn't, it's worth a shot. So I don't feel like it's gonna hurt you. But yeah, you're going within. You are moving away from this, whatever this is for you, and kind of, I'm just imagining like erasing the whiteboard and starting fresh, starting new. So that's really, really beautiful, and that's how this person is going to be seeing you, or how they're seeing you currently. Okay, so for your person, they are showing up as the Four of Pentacles. Definitely right off the bat, like, they are focused on their money, their work, their community, maybe potentially their family for sure as well. But I think that's maybe just like an aspect of the way that they bring in their means, but how they're showing up, I mean, the Four of Pentacles, that's definitely, we've worked together, right? The Three of Pentacles, and towards a common goal. The Four of Pentacles is like I feel like it's kind of like they're reaping the rewards in some ways. Like, the Four of Pentacles can be a little bit of like selfishness, which isn't bad at all. But it could just caution you to like not be holding on too tightly to things, right? Abundance is all about like an abundant mindset, right? So they could just be in that place right now where they're focused on their abundance. They could be working through like manifesting work, right? Abundance work, that mental aspect of things. And it does seem like they're working very hard, because when they're not showing up as the Four of Pentacles, they're showing up as the Four of Swords. So there's definitely something that they are also taking rest from mentally. This could just be their day-to-day, work schedule, routine. And this could just be potentially something that they're grappling with under the surface, and kind of juggling with their day-to-day life. And then what their focus is on is, like we said, those Pentacles, baby, and the Six of Pentacles. So like their community, the people around them, maybe their job has to do with many different moving parts, like most, working in a team setting, community, family-oriented. This is what they're focused on, basically, is just working with others and finding everyone's strengths and weaknesses, and kind of figuring out how it can all work together. And I'm feeling very like delegating of tasks kind of vibe. But yeah, so that could be their focus. It seems very money motivated, money related work. It could also be family too. Yeah. And the way that this was the clearest part of the whole message, the way that they're going to be showing up towards you is that Ten of Cups energy and that Power card. So if you've been asking Spirit to send in, a clear partner that's just freaking concise, and you're gonna get it. Like, they're gonna be clear. I think you are that for them. Maybe they won't communicate that towards you, but this is how they're looking at you, as some type of like completion dream, maybe just even dreaming of you or thinking of you in that position. Like the Ten of Cups, it makes them feel good. With that Power card, it just makes me feel like they feel compelled. Like intrinsically, it feels deeper for them, like they're going to go after what it is that they want. And it's going to be made clear to you, and you're going to feel the power. And just as much power as they're bringing you also have this like beautiful, imaginative, fresh slate perspective where you just want to put the best of the best into, whether it be a new love adventure, love story, or, project or venture. You're just ready to pour the best of you into something because maybe what this other investment was that was a whole ordeal, when you're looking back at like the foundations of that, maybe it wasn't. Maybe there was kind of like short corner, the cutting corners kind of vibe. So, I mean, who knows? That just came to me. But either way, you are fresh slate mindset, ready to take on a new project. You just closed something out, one door closed, another door is opening. We're slowly transitioning into that. Our body has transitioned and now our mind is kind of flowing into that too. And as we flow into that, the creativity flows, the idea flows. Both of this is like fun. It's like, feels like a fun energy. Okay, so if that resonates with you, tarot and all that, we're going to get deeper. So I'm going to take some divine oracle cards. I'm going to link everything below. I'm just going to get one for each of you. And I think I'm actually going to go ahead and just get them all at once. Okay, so divine oracle card for person person A. Oh my gosh, yes, I love. Okay, look, gratitude and divine love. And I was definitely picking up on that gratitude bit and that divine love, because it does feel like spirit is coming through to help resolve whatever this issue is. It's over there. I'll get it in a second. So I'm not going to read those yet. We're going to get one for your person. So yeah, you got divine love and gratitude. I love that. Gratitude, that's one of the secret secret sauce. That's one of the ingredients to the secret sauce. Okay, person B, come on. Thank you. We have, delusion. Très interessant. Intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. Very, very interesting. Let me see. Okay, no, we're not going to get another one. I'm just going to get, because I have other cards that I would like to pull from. So I'm going to get the Empathy Oracle deck out, because love those cards. They are super powerful and deep for me. So yeah. Okay, so an empathy card from my pile 1 person A. Thank you. We've got embracing sensuality as union. Person B, spirit. Person A, person. Thank you. This was shielding, protecting, and grounding. So interesting. Okay. The ocean's card for person A. Beautiful. Okay, and an ocean's whisper card for person B. Please, and thank you, spirit. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I think that that card also came out last night too for them. I think clearing the excess, persistent drive, and surrounded by prosperity. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Let me see. Yes. So I feel like potentially, I just need to say this really quickly, I feel like your person could actually be like pretty well off, like doing pretty well financially, but I just feel like they're working through like abundance mindset. So like they could be rich, but they don't feel rich. And I don't mean money. You know what I mean? So I feel like that could be something that is coming up. And I'm now with all these other cards, like they're super focused on their money, like not their money, their work, and like the people, like the way that they all work together. I think they're just trying to like look at the bright side is what I'm hearing. The positives. They're just trying to see they're trying to flip the script and look at things from the half glass. The glass half full is kind of what I'm picking up on now, which makes sense. They're really working hard, like physically and all around, which is like makes sense as to why that Four of Swords energy came up. And then with that shielding, protecting, and grounding, a lot of times, like when you are doing that kind of work, it can be like not draining, but like you just need to rest. You need to replenish your energy. And so like that is a focus for this person. And as for like the intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. For me, this just this kind of tells me that they are working towards releasing the reins. Like it just feels like the control aspect of that card is what I'm really picking up on. So like, because I had to sit with that for a second. Intention without surrender. So like if I'm doing something intentionally, right? I'm intentionally going to start working this new project for work. It's like something like an entrepreneurial thing, right? But, you know, as I'm starting this process, like this is a whole brand new thing. I don't really know too much about it. I now have to become a student of this, you know, new realm, this new venture. I'm kind of starting from ground one. This is uncomfortable for me because I am an established professional, or, you know, I have a lot of experience of work under my belt. And so like me releasing the reins, showing up as a novice, this came up last night, bro. Showing up as a novice could be uncomfortable for this person. So like I said, they're just really working to release things. And they could be intuitively be guided to do things that help them ground, being drawn to crystals for protection, grounding, shielding. Maybe that could be like an indicator of like if you meet this person or who this person is. But that's like really what I'm feeling about that. Because for a second it threw me off, but it all came together. And yeah, with that power card, like that thumped out, like this person has a way about them. Yeah, they're really being called from spirit sending them signs, all those yellow, you know, just maybe color signs, like the yellow. They're surrounded by prosperity. They're looking for prosperity all around them. It's like they have physical prosperity, and they're just now at a place where it's time to start fostering abundance and prosperity outside of the physical. You have the roof, you have the means, you know, to get the good quality stuff, and now we can kind of sit Now we're safe, our needs are provided for. Now it's time to start thinking of like our emotional prosperity, our mental prosperity, you know, whatever that is for you. Persistent drive, and that the power card. When this person sets their mind towards a goal, they achieve it, which is why the way they're going to be coming at you is going to be like, I mean, I don't know where you're at. I don't know if relationship. I mean, if you're here, then you're looking for a relationship. So I feel like that's great. It's just making me smile because it's like, whoa, like, I'm just, you know, slow your horses. But like, don't. But like, whoa. Okay, so persistent. Oh yeah, I'll read it. So, surrounded by prosperity, your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. That which exists outside the known is beyond measure. Persistent drive, these sharks in the water, swimming around. 11. See what you desire and move toward the goal. It is time to zero in on your purpose, use your intuition and instincts to guide you for the optimal outcome. And then clearing the excess. You're entering a transitional phase and would benefit from clearing away excess clutter, whether it is in your physical body or your physical space. So yeah, they're just going through a clearing of house, like mentally, emotionally, focusing on grounding. I mean, I really like this person's energy. They can maybe be a little bit controlling with that shark, but they just need a shark wrangler. I'm kidding. We're not really, that's kind of, I'm not really kidding. It's kind of how I feel. And you might just have what it takes to, yeah, like I'm hearing wrangle this one. But it's going to be fun. It's not going to feel like, maybe sometimes it will. But I feel a fun energy. So yeah, you had gratitude. Fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for wherever I go. And I was definitely saying that, well, Spirit was saying that earlier, like, gratitude, that's going to speed up whatever, like, this process is, like, legal thing, like, just sending gratitude, really sitting and sending gratitude for Spirit and being thankful to Gaia, Spirit, you know, whatever you call that for you, but just sending gratitude to the universe for all experiences. Everything is connected, you know, like, thank you for, you know, aligning me, showing me the alignment, whatever it is for you, whatever it is for you. Divine love. When you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with Spirit. And so you both kind of have that element of releasing the reins, like I was saying. Like that Nine of Wands energy that you're showing up with. Just let go of the staff, the stave. You know, you don't need to fight anymore. You just really need to remind yourself when you start to get like that, like, you're safe. You are like, you can take care of yourself. You can protect yourself. You have all the things that you need. You're safe. And with the embracing sensuality as union, you know, like, yeah, just getting more into your physical body. You know, you're safe. What are you smelling in your house? Make it smell good if it stinks. You know, what are you feeling on your bed when you lay down? Like, you know, what kind of sheets do you like? Slowly work towards those things that start to show you how you feel, or even want to, like, be reminded to feel right on the inside. So that's definitely just like a side note for you. Maybe these are things that you're gonna like about each other. I'm not really sure how it's gonna fully resonate, but this feels for you at least more. These are just present day messages, I think, like where your person's at now and where you're at. mutually beneficial venture. There is an extraordinary connection at the forefront of your life at this moment. Utilize this relationship to benefit everyone concerned. So cute. Little Nemos. So, yeah, you could be meeting this person maybe as you're closing out this cycle or whatever this is, moving towards those calmer waters. You could be meeting this person, as you're doing that. So that's really beautiful. There's definitely people that are in your corner, that are here to help you, that want to make you feel safe. And so just really taking stock in what's around you and just being grateful for those people. You know who they are, And then in the light of the moon, so I just noticed this person, gender doesn't matter or anything, but just with the energy, this person, I was feeling like Emperor earlier, the number 4, with the shielding, protecting, and grounding. It's from 2 different decks, but I just noticed. And then you have the number 3, in the light of the moon. A full moon can shine light on what you've been resisting. This can be anything from your fears to your soul's beauty. So beautiful. So yeah, and even that 9 of Wands, whatever that death is, it could just be you're defending, or you keep feeling addicted and pulled back to a way of being, a way of thinking. It could also be something like that, and that cycle's finally closing out, you're finally starting to feel safe, you don't need to be on the defense like that. So that's really, really, really beautiful. Okay, and so now I'm gonna get there's no room. I'm going to take a picture of all this for you guys so you can kind of see it, but it's definitely chaotic. So I'm going to get one duo message for a crystal card for you guys for the connection, just guidance from spirit, and then a little message from the Wild Child Oracle deck about this connection. Spirit. What message would you like to share with pile 1 about pile 1 and their person? Thank you. Okay, so we got, this is pretty, root. That one's really, really pretty. I love. So it says, when the wind blows and all is bent and shaken, remember the deep roots that which hold the tree aground. An invisible anchor of belief, a silent declaration of principles with the foundation of the earth as witness. No one else has to know where you stand. That's really beautiful. And it feels like that sensual energy, I don't know. I mean, it is definitely very earthy. That tying in with your person, that grounded energy, I'm just really it's pulling me down, but in a good way. I love the overall energy of you two. Ooh. Alright, so the crystal card that you got is Attracted, which is Stibnite. Attracted. This is mental clarity. I can't even really tell. That looks like gray. I think we feel uplifted when we are in the presence of or communicating with someone or something we feel attracted to. Attracting the things we want reflects where we are in our personal growth. Whether we're looking to attract a job, a lover, friend, or home, we must first be clear in what feeling is desired and proceed with action to fulfill it. So that is so beautiful, because I just feel like that's tying into your person's working with this manifesting energy. You are actually seeing, I feel like you're seeing the abundance in your life, you've been doing this work. This gratitude card was just another reminder, I feel like, of something that you already know. And so it's just, once again, a beautiful, like, tying together energy for the two of you. I absolutely just love it. It feels really nice and just safe and cozy and, like, hot. Like, I'm actually feeling hot, but in such a good way. So we'll read the Stibnite. Stibnite invigorates what you're looking to attract, filling life with purpose. It matches the intensity of what you are capable of achieving. Be clear and direct when asking help of it. And so, yeah, that Justice card, like, if you are focusing on help and stuff, like, that's another message. Say it with your chest. You know, it doesn't matter, like, who it is. Like, ask it. Even if you know they're going to say no, ask it anyway, because you really just never know. And also, like, getting used to rejection is really good, just being honest. Like, it's good to do that, just especially if you have issues with that. And I say that from personal experience, you know, just like asking, saying it, you know, because you are worthy, you are deserving, and closed mouths don't get fed, baby. Okay, attracted, and then what we're gonna do. So yeah, I feel like you two are definitely gonna, like, understand the assignment. Like, I feel like you're both gonna, like, pick up on these things, especially with those roots. If you think about trees, they have that whole underground network. This was very much so like last night. So the card that came out, the poem card, was Weave last night for the spider, and it talked about the vibrations of the web, and it just felt like there was just this deep antenna-like connection, understanding between the two of you. So, like, you're gonna understand the assignment. You both are gonna feel like maybe possibly you've met your match, and you're both just in such great places to be able to come together. Okay, I'm just gonna get like one or two little charms and see. Okay, this one also wanted to come out last night. So this used to be like a pendulum that I had, and it's a chakra pendulum, so it just has like the 7 chakras with their colors on it. So for me, I just think that, like, the whole grounding thing is really good. Sitting in grass and dirt, going out and hugging a tree with that root card. I mean, even if that didn't come up, go out and hug a tree. That is nice. But just, like, maybe even listening to, like, I'm listening to a heart chakra frequency right now. I listen to those while I sleep at night. Just kind of, like, aligning and balancing out your chakras. You can even do that by getting, you know, crystal or something like selenite or clear quartz. I'm sure there's like a ton of others. The amethyst. Ooh, you got the dragon. So we got you a little dragon. So yeah, I'm just like really feeling that power energy again. This is like you've met your match. You're both equally formidable partners in a good way, not in like a scary, like, all right, fighting kind of way, but just like energetically, and, you know, possibly dragon spirits as well. I don't know too much about that. I have a dragon baby myself, so I do feel closely to that. I just don't really know. I don't feel comfortable explaining too much about it because I don't know too much about dragon spirits and all of that, but I've got one here with me. So, but yeah, and you're also maybe just being guided too, like, through trusting your inner wisdom and that inner strength, both of you, and maybe this is a sign too that's gonna, with you guys coming together, it's gonna be able to, like, facilitate that and formulate that more. Just, like, grow. It's gonna grow more when you guys come together. And then the beautiful butterfly. So yeah, like, you know, the whole transitioning energy that you could be in right now, if that's resonating. Oh, you guys. Last night, the charm, so basically 2 of the same charms came out, and basically that poem card is kind of the same, just a little different imagery, but overall message. This is so beautiful. I love. My heart is full. So on the back, the charm from yesterday was like, I love our friendship. And I just saw that this was a butterfly, but on the back it says, friends forever. So like, maybe this is a friend, or like, when you guys meet each other, that's what you're gonna create together. I'm so happy for you, pile one. Well, please, like, let me know if this resonates, because that is amazing. I love all of this. Yeah. I'm really noticing, like, the yellow colors. The yellow. And the justice, and the Nemo card, and the prosperity oceans card. Yeah, so maybe solar, I think it's the solar plexus is yellow. That could be also a good chakra frequencies to listen, like that specific one to listen to. But well, thank you guys. If you made it all the way to the end of this reading, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. This was a beautiful, beautiful energy. I loved tapping into this energy. I am sending you guys all the blessings, all the love, just all the ooey gooey like greatness. And yeah, like definitely let me know. And thank you guys for watching. If you feel like you'd like to like the video, that makes me feel really good. If you feel like you want to subscribe, you'll be able to get notified if I post, and when not if I post more videos. And I'll see you next time. Bye. So this is for those of you that chose pile number 2 with the chrysocolla. Looks like a little robin's egg. So this crystal helps with wisdom, harmony, social intuition, helps you decrease nervousness and irritability as well. I'm sure there's other benefits, but those are just some of the ones I wrote down. So this is your pile. Alright, so like I said, I'm just going to get right into it. I guess we'll give these a couple shuffles. I'm going to start out with you, pile 2, person A. Okay, so the first card out for person A, the viewer, is, I haven't been taking these ones that like flip but don't come out, but we're going to take it. So the moon card. That is how you are showing up. What is person A, the viewer, focused on? Okay, so we got the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Okay, thank you. Alright, so now I'm going to get your person, how they're showing up, and then what they're focused on right now. Card for person B. They got the World. And Fortune. Now, of course, my intention is that the viewer is person A, but if that's not resonating, then switch it up if it feels like switched up. What are they focused on? 6 of Staves. That's awesome. We'll go back to you. Give her a little shuffle. We're going to get how you're showing up to person B, how you will be showing up towards person B. Spirit. Oh, that's cool. 6 of Swords. And then how this person B will be showing up towards the viewer. Where's my... Okay. Ew. Okay, Princess of Swords. Interesting. Okay. So let's start out with you showing up as the moon. So basically, right now, you could be dealing with something that's causing you to kind of go inward, within, where you're just focusing on your inner world just because you want to, or something's happened that has kind of brought you to this point. So that's, and you both actually are showing up as major arcana, which is really cool. And there's a lot of similarities, or like bouncing off energies from each of you, which is cool. So whether you know this person already or you are going to meet them, so however that works, resonates for you. But basically, yeah, I kind of feel like there's some type of possible awakening that you're going through right now. It feels very like I'm hearing feral, and just, yeah, like, I don't know, the images on the card, the mask, the like wolf masks that they're wearing, they're naked, yeah. So, yeah, I feel like there's something that you're awakening to, or that you're kind of at least focusing on, grappling with inside of you. And we're gonna pull more cards to kind of get a better idea of what that could be. And then how you're showing up, just like in general in the world, is the Queen of Swords. So, gender doesn't matter for any of these readings. It's just about energy. But basically, it feels open to me. It definitely feels intense. You're going to come correct. That's your expectation. You may be focusing on like creating that within your environment, maybe like stepping into some type of leadership role, or maybe you're in a leadership role where you have to be sharp and able to like read people, or at least hear people out and connect the dots together. But that's what we're focused on. And then what also came out with that was the Knight of Wands. So this just feels to me like, the motorcycle, the leaves blowing off the wand, like fast action. So despite us kind of, with this moon card, being brought within more to like our emotional realms, more to like the water, where things might not really make sense, they don't have to, we're just kind of vibing, feeling things out, exploring how we feel about something. It feels very like under wraps, and I don't know, we're focused on something else entirely, where our attentions are diverted, which is interesting. So I don't know. There's just like a lot of quick mental energy that I feel from this. There's a lot going on underneath the surface. And like maybe you are just like always going, always moving because of your job, or just because that's just your, you know, that's just your level. And so this person is showing up as the World card. So this could be some type of completion that they're going through, graduation. They could be finishing something out. Ultimately, it's bigger than that. Like, a cycle is either beginning or closing out. And there's this assistance and focus with the Lakshmi Fortune card on soaring to new heights. And yeah, I feel a very go-getter vibe or energy from this. And like, even if we're being met with challenges or failures, you know, we get right back up and keep it moving. Their focus being the Six of Staves. This is basically about being victorious. So it's after the Five of Staves, which is kind of about maybe like competition, like potentially fighting, sparring. So you're victorious, wasn't without some efforts put in. So yeah, this person feels like fresh, exciting. They're starting a new venture, and they're just really in a win at all costs vibe that like feels to me fully incorporated within. So like, you know, as so below, whatever that saying is, I never know what that saying is. I always freaking forget it, but you know what I mean. As so, you know, within, without. So just feels very good, very abundant. They're focused. That focus energy you guys both have. But just focusing on different things. So how you are showing up. Oh, I said the six that you got the Six of Staves, like they did, like their Six of, yeah, but it's the Six of Swords. So you're going to be showing up towards this person I don't know. I'm getting like, so the Six of Swords, this is about moving towards calmer waters, specifically swords energy, mental energy, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. And you have that Queen of Swords too, so like that could be significant. But I'm not going to get too much into that. But basically, the way that you are going to be showing up towards this person is, you know, you could be coming across as if you are wanting something more calm, even keel, upfront. Obviously, your focus is the Queen of Swords. You know, whether that's you to be that way or you're focused on something else that way, we focus on that which, like, I feel like sometimes we can focus on that which we desire, that which we look up to. So that's like, I feel like you are it anyways because you're showing up as the queen. So like, you're not showing up as the princess, which is how this person is approaching you. So same energy, just not as wise, doesn't have as much experience under their belt. So there's more of a curiosity, there's more of a openness, but for sure, like, demure is what I'm hearing. just like more timid, more, you know, I'm here, I'm gonna be like upfront and honest with you, but like I can tell that you're well versed in the mental sphere. I don't know, but this person is able to like I don't know, the sparring. Well, like they're able to keep up. They're just showing up as towards you a little bit more like, you know, maybe they're picking up that you're wanting that more calmer energy. They're kind of showing up just as sharp, but a little bit, hey, easy, you know? So, yeah. But even still, I mean, this person definitely has the ability to meet you where you are, and I do feel this like accommodating vibe from them. So that could be anything really, whatever that means to you, if that means anything. I'm gonna get a little bit deeper now into the oracle cards. I'm going to get an abundance oracle for each of you. We're going to get some empathy oracle cards, and then the whispers of the ocean oracle, and then I'm going to pull like combo energies for the two of you guys, and charmy. We'll just get like a charm or two. So pile 2, person A, allowing. And that card actually didn't even come out, but it like turned sideways, like, pick me. Allowing. And it says, radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment, so what is needed can come next. Radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment, so what's needed can come next. Yeah. Okay. And then a card for person B. Limitless. See yourself open to receive in the most miraculous ways. The divine can use anything and anyone. And yeah, this person, like with all these cards and how they're showing up, feels very limitless, like I was saying with the Fortune, Lakshmi, and the World Gaia card. Like they are also being assisted in the spiritual realms towards this goal. Like it just feels like fully incorporated within them. Like by it, I just mean the abundance, like the riches, like this, you know, this person almost might say things like, or feel like, you know, I'm rich in love, or like, you know, it's not about money, it's also about like happiness and, you know, whatever it could be to this person, it's just deeper than that. It's like them getting to success. I mean, I guess it's always deep for everybody, like, you know, but I'm just picking up on that energy. It feels like intense. Maybe they've really worked hard, especially with that world card. It could be both. I mean, it is both, even if it's one. If you're starting a cycle, it also symbolizes closing out another, with the sun and the moon, night and day, in the card imagery. Like, if you're ending a cycle, you're starting a new one. And then these two also came out, and they kind of landed over here, so I'm going to just kind of take it for both of you, but it does definitely feel more like for you, for the viewer, for person A. Flow with the beautiful dolphins. Flow, letting go, and allowing. I feel like those are all for you, but this could be something that your person is also doing as well. So for flow, allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. So that could be a mantra for you. And with that moon card, like, I definitely feel that for sure. And there could be so many things coming, like maybe like creative ideas that you're getting, downloads, just like it feels like you're very active, like I'm seeing, like, you know, if you put your chakras on like a grid or like lights, I'm just seeing them all like kind of sparking up, you know, just like active. So like that's just what I'm getting from your energy, but it also feels very like under the surface kind of thing. And then letting go. Everything is indeed out of control and God will hold it all. I can safely let go. Yeah. Just like allowing, succumbing to the wildness of things, you know, life, existence, you, your person, that person, you know, like it's just, it makes no sense at all, which makes it make perfect sense. It's perfectly imperfect, you know, and just realizing that it's so much bigger than me or you is kind of a beautiful thing. It's kind of nice. Chill, you know, like you can kind of chill out. Not to say you're not prepared and ready, Queen of Swords, because you have life experience, you know, but also knowing, like, I don't know, I'm just hearing you can bring the horse to the water, you can't force him to drink. And this could even be maybe something you're struggling with on your own, that you are struggling with, like letting go of. The Six of Swords. I mean, this is how you're going to be showing up to your person, but I also kind of feel like it's showing that there's going to be some relief, like this is gonna, whatever this moon is, this moon energy might be a little uncomfortable, but it's gonna flow through, you know. And even with you showing up as the moon, like you are allowing, you are sitting in it, you are allowing it. Okay, so an empathy oracle for person A. Okay, thank you. Okay, so realizing empathy as evolution, and then but revolution at the same time. Empathy. Yay. But like seriously though, that is something also number 3, Empress energy. Which, you know, nurturing, receptivity. I'm open to you. I'll hear you out. So yeah, that's very important. It feels like something that you're focused on, you're working towards, you're trying to do this, and Spirit sees you, and you're doing great. And maybe you feel like there's a lot of distractions, but, you know, that's just kind of the way things are. There's always going to be a lot of distractions, and you've been really riding the waves of life well, and this is just something that, you know, you must be really like chipping at the stone on, and Spirit sees you. So good job, pal, too. That's really great. Your energy is really nice, and it definitely feels a little bit like chaotic, not in a bad way, just like I said, very active. So definitely within a lot of the swords energy too, like maybe getting in some water would be good for you, but like also just like these on the moon card, they got their bare feet in the dirt, they're naked out there under the moon, just like getting out in nature. I think would be really nice. And we'll get you a Whispers of the Ocean oracle, and then we'll get into this person that is in your life, entering your life. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, this pile 1 got this person A, got this in pile 1 too. Mutually beneficial venture. So yeah, I mean, I'm definitely feeling like there's something here where we're focusing on like working with others potentially, and there's going to be a lot of growth from this. A lot of doors are going to open from this. So just to like always be walking with integrity, you're showing up as the Queen of Swords. So, and like with that Knight of Wands, it just feels like your embers are burning. You know, you also have the warmth to back it up inside of you, so it's not totally just like cold Queen of Swords energy. So that's really nice. But just to remember, you know, move with integrity, mutually beneficial venture. It says there's an extraordinary connection at the forefront of your life at this moment. Utilize this relationship to benefit everyone concerned. And I know there's like something about the relationship between like the Nemo's fish and the anemone or whatever those little things are that they live in, but it's like a beautiful little coexistence that they have, and like they both need each other, and they both like, yeah. So you could also be kind of closed off to love and letting other people in, and I'm kind of picking up on that too. So just being open and like tapping more into that like warmth inside of you, that like wild child inside of you that wants to take up space because they know that they can, you know. Okay, enjoying the journey. Oh my gosh, yeah. This person, your person, this is going to be really nice. I just feel like they're reaping rewards of like hard work that they've put in, and it hasn't been easy, but it's here now. They're reaping the rewards. Enjoy the journey. Stay present and flexible. Many changes are going on for you and around you. These changes are not only good but necessary. Bring your awareness into the now rather than focusing on the past or the future. And I didn't forget to get an empathy card. I just got excited with those. Okay, so they got, oh nice, this embracing sensuality as union. So this person is just really in a place where they're focused on success. They most likely could be also seeing that success too. They're like embodying that success is really what I'm seeing from the cards. And so it's could be putting them more into their body, more into their physical senses. I just feel like there's an opening of a way of connecting that this is kind of touching on too, especially with the Limitless card. But it just feels like I was saying with the Princess of Swords too, and how they're approaching you. It's a very curious, this is going to be probably very like mentally stimulating, also calming relationship where like the communication and the talking is gonna be really nice and like both partners, both people are going to enjoy that. And then I just think that this person is maybe just like pretty sensual too, and there's just going to be this like wildness in the connection and you guys coming together, I feel like, with the moon card, the imagery, and then like embracing sensuality as the union. It's very, like, you guys are coming out as very cerebral, mental, but there's this energy of just like taking off the hat and just like being in the physical body and exploring that and how that can feel, and like even just like alone, like in with your senses, like burning a candle and smelling that and just being aware of that smell. This came up in the other pile too, like the same card actually. So yeah, that's something that this person is opening up to, which is what's also bringing you guys together, because it does feel very like connected. Like I said, there's a lot of like similarities, mutuality. It feels very like mutual, flowy together, if that makes any sense at all. It feels good though. It's like there's a lot. I'm just imagining. I'm gonna take a picture too of like the final spread. It's gonna be messy, but I don't know. I think it's nice to see this so you can see it all out. But I just feel like there's a lot going on, right? Colorful world. We're all very unique. We've got a lot of stuff going on in our lives. But the two of you coming together, it's like I just see like a straight line through. So there's like this connection and there's all this other stuff going on, but there's still that consistent flow. So there's going to be this consistency. Maybe like you guys are going to be very good at communicating, and you're going to be able to sit with these thoughts, or that's where you're at now, and working through processing them to be able to verbalize them. Okay, so to close out the reading, we're going to get a little wild child oracle card for this partnership, and it's just like a nice little poem, and then we'll get a crystal card to kind of also symbolize this partnership coming together, and then I'll get a charmy for you. Okay, pile 2 in their person. Oh, two people. Two cards. So Trove and Reach. Trove. Winter will grace us with its presence yet again, but fret not, for we shall be prepared. Abundant supplies to gather nuts, grains, and seeds of summertime. Come what may, and we will persevere with haven full of goods to count on. Yeah. Despite everything that's going on, there's going to just be this common denominator. And it's going to be like mutual. It's just going to be calming efforts that you both will feel in the partnership. That's really beautiful. And then the Reach card with the trees. The tree yearns for the sun, and it reaches higher into the sky to feel the warm light on its leaves, to feel the kindness that shines on all things. And from that kindness, the tree grows forth, its branches spread far and wide, its fruits ripen and sweeten. Reach out when in need. Those who give understand. One day you too shall mature, ready to return the favor. To me, that kind of feels like person B a little bit too, which like you're going to reap from this as well, like with the world and the fortune card and just like all the other cards around it kind of are showing that like for your person, they're just in this place of like abundance and it's like flowing in. So the work that they've done to get to where they are today, you know, hasn't been easy. It's been an uphill battle, but they continuously reached, right? They continuously grew, and now it's time for them to like pay it forward because they're at that other side where they've matured. They're kind of at this comfortable place, and maybe, you know, it doesn't have to be monetarily. This can be any way, like, you know, sharing like emotional help, guidance. You know, this could be a father figure, like have that kind of energy. I'm not sure. Not a father figure, but like it could be a dad. Maybe they have kids, or like a mom even. But that just feels like, which is interesting because you're the queen, focusing on the Queen of Swords, but I also feel like there's this learning to this, even though the essence is greater than the form, and that's how you, if that's what you're focusing on, that's kind of what you are, and maybe you're just honing these skills. This person is showing up towards you as the Princess of Swords, so it's like, it's almost like they see your power, and instead of showing up, they're like chameleoning or like mirroring back, but like more just like calm or downplayed, not as like intensely. I don't know why I keep picking up on that. I feel like I'm going off on a tangent at this point, but this person is just in a place where they're now starting to pay it forward, their riches, their wealth, whether that be monetarily, emotional abundance, you know, whatever. But they're just at a place where they're sharing it, and you're obviously going to be receiving that as well when you are in their life, or as if you're in their life. So, okay. Yeah, we got, it's a physical emotion. I was thinking it was going to be mental. So this is like I was saying, this is really nice. You got worn out and intellectual. Definitely was saying, I was picking up on that intellectual connection between the two of you. And I also was saying that it's going to be something that actually, you know, maybe in your day-to-day life there's a lot going on mentally when you come back in with each other, like back home and stuff, or when you meet up to catch up. It's like, even though you're in your mental space, it's just very calming. So like, I'll read this. Worn out. Feeling worn out is the body's wisdom saying, pay attention. It may happen when we're not utilizing our emotional energy well, or not listening to our body when we need to rest. Cultivating an awareness of when we are beginning to feel like an emotionally wilted flower is the subtle cue that it's time for some self-care. Yep. And then intellect is not limited. Oh, so this crystal here for the worn out is gold. Gold gives you the energy to persevere and act as a pick-me-up, ushering in renewed strength and vitality. It is an amplifying yet grounding vibration, bringing brightness. Something, I don't know, I just feel like gold, that's so unattainable. I don't know why, but it has citrine too, so if you have some citrine, that'll help with feeling worn out. Gives clarity on where change or a shift in priorities is needed, and reveals where energy is leaking out. Its invigorating qualities can help you feel more energized. And also to me too is like, I just am hearing like, there might be a need to like vet or a feeling like we need to like vet this person like mentally, like when you do meet them, or even if you know them now, like there's a need to not do that, because you're just like wearing yourself out, and there's just this like implicit understanding. You don't need to like over rationalize or over explain it. Like, this person is picking up what you're putting down, and they're really trying to show you that. They're mirroring that energy with the Princess of Swords, and they're intentionally, I don't think strategically, but possibly just to, like, disarm you in a safe way. I don't feel like any maliciousness to this. They're like mirroring back to you, but a little bit more like muted down. Yeah, so intellect is not limited to academia and being book smart. There are multiple ways it can be expressed. Intellectual people are often creative, able to problem solve, think outside the box, communicate well, and express a high level of emotional intelligence. And that is azurite. I think that's how you say it. Azurite encourages a more receptive and open mind. This stone opens the pineal gland, influencing the brain to rest, but also stimulates you to connect with its less dominant side, which is like kind of what I was saying, which is really cool. I feel like that's going to be an effect that you both have on each other, which is really cool. I'm all about that mental energy, baby, like that communication and stuff. So I'm just imagining, like, if you got a job where you're using that brain all day, communicating with people all day, and then you can come home and you have a partner where, like, that just feels relaxing to continue to do it with them, and that's so cool. That's so cool. So, like, go you, pile two. That's awesome. Alright, so we're gonna get a charming and mix them up. Mix. Okay, so we've got, get another one more. Oh, okay. Well, I guess both of these wanted to come out. Alright, so maybe you or this person likes beer. We got I think this is like Oberon. I used to collect these like caps. I don't know. I threw a lot of them away, but I was like, this would be kind of cute. So, I don't know, for me, this is just like, get under the sun. I'm hearing no shoes, no shirt, no problem, or whatever that song is. I don't know, it's like a country song. But yeah, just getting under the sun, getting outside, grounding that like mental energy. Devil's Backbone Brewing Company, Virginia, Heartland. Maybe you or your person are from Virginia. Really like Devil's Backbone beer. This is cool. So I grabbed this paper, and it also, this is like synchronicity or confirmation. Enjoy the journey. So I didn't actually pull the charm, but I pulled the card for it. A butterfly is so beautiful, graceful, and elegant, we see, symbolizing life's quick changes. There are parallels to you and me. It symbolizes faith and embraces the journey along the way. May you be inspired by the butterfly as you go about your day. So maybe when you see a butterfly, that could be a sign that your person is coming in soon or thinking about you if you already know them. Or just that spirit is working behind the scenes to bring this together. And then lastly, you've got the Tree of Life card as well. This Tree of Life, which it's in there somewhere, but symbolizes our family's strength and love with shelter and guidance from heaven above. Our family roots help us to become the best we can be, planting seeds of hope in times of adversity. The branch connects us, and wherever we may go, traditions are passed as love continues to grow. Yeah, and that just kind of feels like the whole reach card. Our family roots help us to become the best we can be, planting seeds of hope in times of adversity. Yeah, I just feel like this person is going to be super inspirational, and like their story is just, this person's going to be really cool. And obviously you're super cool too, because you guys are like, you're like drawing this person in cool, very interesting reading. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this. If you guys feel like you liked the video, please give me a like. Subscribe to my channel so that you can get notified when I post more videos. And I'm just sending you guys lots of love, peace, and I hope to see you in another video. Thanks for watching. Pile 3. So this pile is for those of you who chose the Linestrider Waite Tarot deck and the green calcite crystal. I'm recording this on a different day than the other videos because I was doing the other ones late at night, and it takes some time, as you can see. So yeah, I just got tired and then busy with work. So here we are. I just wanted to kind of tell a little bit about this crystal. So green calcite is good for mental balance and helps you dissolve old patterns and belief that are holding you back. So that's really beautiful. All right, so we're gonna get just straight into it. So for this pile, I already shuffled the oracle cards for each person. So for you and your person, I've already pre-shuffled and pulled your each individual oracle card. So I'm going to do the tarot live and then your end of messages for the combo energy of the partnership. So I'll do those, shuffle them on camera and everything. So let's get her going. So person A, Spirit, the viewer, hi. Pile 3, person A, the viewer, is my intention. Oh, Ace of Cups. And the Fool. Single and ready to mingle, baby. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so Ace of Cups and the Fool, that's how you're showing up. What is their focus on? Okay, there we go. Whoa, okay, we got a lot, but I'm not going to take them all, but let's just see what they are. So, yeah, we've got the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Six of Cups. So what are we focusing on? I'm kind of getting this energy of possibly closing out a cycle or transitioning pretty quickly. Maybe we were in something that wasn't like aligned with us, so we are quickly jetting off, moving away from the turbulence, potentially emotional turbulence, to something new. So our focus right now is on kind of, I'm hearing, tying up loose ends and on to the next thing. So it feels really positive and exciting, like let's put rubber to road kind of thing. So it doesn't feel heavy, it feels really light, and you're showing up as the Eight of Cups and the Fool. So that also feels light, very playful, very creative, artistic. They're both looking onto like a new beginning. You're looking towards emotional fulfillment. You are having a positive mindset, glass half full mindset towards this emotional new beginning, or it could have to do stirring your emotions, getting you excited, making you feel like there's some type of risk involved because it feels good, right? So with the Six of Cups, also what we're focusing on, this could be, you might already know the person, like we'll see, but this could be because of this person. Maybe you've met this person already and you feel like this connection, this energy of familiarity, comfortability, like I know you, we just meshed together. Of course, no relationship is perfect. You're still gonna have your tiffs and stuff, but for the most part, like there's just this chemistry, this familiarity, almost like you might have met this person or been to, if it's not a person, been to this place, you're finding your, soul tribe community, soul family in work, in hobby, in a person. Yeah, so I kind of just feel like you're really focused on that and potentially focused on, I'm hearing this, anger, because I don't know, with the Knight of Wands, maybe you get upset pretty quickly, or maybe that's what you're moving away from, somebody that was a hothead or easy to trigger. Maybe you're a little bit of a hothead. No judgment, yo. Sometimes I can be that too. So no judgment at all. But I'm just hearing that. So take it or leave it. So we're going to get into pile 3's person B. Now, of course, if the energies are flipped for you, like what I'm saying isn't really resonating for you, but for person B it is resonating for you, flip it, switch it, because it's a general reading. So pile 3, person B spirit, we've got a lot. So this is cool, this is great. All my pile B's, so all my pile B people and some of the pile A people, but fortune, riches, money, material world, abundance, is a similarity between all these piles. So your person is showing up as the 9 and 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So it seems like your person is in a place where they are focused on themselves, for sure, focused on building their abundance, building their talents, building their skills, building their money, building their repertoire. That's kind of what I'm feeling from that 9 of Pentacles card. And with it moving to the 10, right, 9 and 10 coming out together, there seems to be some type of shift, some type of truth or revelation. The Ace of Swords to me feels like it's an inner truth, especially with that focus on oneself. There's just realization of, we've gotten to this point of sufficiency. It's consistent, it is stable, it is sturdy, it is structured. This person could have a very good structure, very good routine, and I feel like they might be at a place now where, not to say that they're content and just giving up on anything, but they've gotten to a point within their business, within their work, within their routine, within their schedule, where they feel comfortable and ready to possibly open up to adding on, right? I'm just hearing family. The 10 of Pentacles really symbolizes family, community. So basically sharing resources, sharing with others. I feel like there was some type of clear awareness that this person has, maybe due to their own personal desires. This could be astrologically, initiated, with the planets and just where they're at in their natal birth chart, in their cycles and stuff. But yeah, there's this awareness. It just feels like they're starting to open up to the idea, getting comfortable with the idea of actually physically incorporating a partner, sharing of resources, opening up to that, right? What is person B focused on right now? Okay. So this could definitely be a workaholic. What they're focused on is the 2 of Pentacles and the Temptation card. I'm getting a couple things. They could be focused on, with this new awareness, they are now they're taking stock inventory, seeing where they might, in their lives, in their routine, in their schedule, just overall, not saying you have to be glued to somebody all the time, but they're just seeing how the way that they've been moving, it's not really open for partnership. There's not a lot of room for that. There's not a lot of space on their calendar. They haven't had a lot of space on their calendar for that. They haven't been tending to those gardens, to that tree. So it could be that they're balancing this new Ace of Swords, revelation, clarity that they have with the life that they've built on their own. They're sufficient, independent. So they could slowly be just opening up to the ideas, juggling that, trying to incorporate maybe more free time, or just looking at things to see like where they could maybe open up their schedule to get out more, meet people more, if you don't already know this person. If you know them, then, they're balancing you, like the focus would be balancing you and the relationship, more so the relationship, intentionally with work. And with the temptation card, yeah, I kind of just feel like that, like workaholic vibe, like this might be somewhat of a struggle for them, especially if this is like a masculine energy, which doesn't matter. It's more so energy for me personally. But if this person is like a more masculinely driven, masculine person, and maybe even if they're not, like they're masculine, it doesn't seem very masculine, but I'm just saying if they are more tapped into that, this could be hard. Like, even though they've had this clarity, like they know that this is what they want, that transition, that balance, that in-between is kind of struggle. It's a struggle for them to like take away from this thing that this feels like has been their baby, and then, take time out of that to put towards, I'm not saying you, but just anything outside of that it could be a challenge just because they're not used to it. But they know it's something that they want. This is definitely something that they want. Definitely something that makes them happy. I just feel like they're like, yeah, the balance. It could be a challenge. So that's what they're focused on. That's what I'm seeing right now. Oh, yo, person. Okay, so we're going to go back to you. How are you showing up towards person B? Towards your person. Oh, I love. Okay. So you're showing up. By the way, person A, pile 3, if person A is resonating with you, beautiful energy. We're going to get deeper into the oracles and stuff, but beautiful, beautiful energy. Even with that 9 of Wands, which I don't really see as like a negative card, but even with that energy and that 8 of Cups energy, maybe not, the 8 of Cups isn't the best energy you can be in. Walking away from one thing that didn't serve us isn't always easy into a new thing, and, we're manifesting, dreaming of the horizons, but we don't really know. Not the best energy, but even with all that still, I feel you pushing on, keeping it moving, focused on what's making you happy, what makes you feel alive. It's really beautiful. So how you're showing up towards your person is the Sun and the 9 of Pentacles. So you're also bringing that, mirroring that 9 of Pentacles back to them. You're also independent. You've also been working at your projects, at your skills, at your abundance, at your ability to manifest. You've also been doing all those things, and you have beautiful outside vision, not vision, but like you can see that, right, around you. It's the pentacles, it's physical. You can see it materially that you're doing well. You're showing up that way too. It's not just like, oh, the clothes you're wearing, the car you're driving, but it's the energy that you have as well. Like, that deeply, and you're mirroring it back. That your person sees that, and you see that in them. The light in me sees the light in you. And with the Sun card, I feel like you might already know this person. Yeah, like you are just lighting up when you see this person. They make you feel like a fool in such a beautiful, new beginning, adventurous kind of way. Okay, how is person B showing up towards person A? The Princess of Pentacles. Look, I'm going to one-up you. I'm kidding. It doesn't feel competitive at all, but they're showing up towards you as, it could be that they have been really focused on themselves and building all that, and they maybe, like in the past, right, like past before, maybe, had a heartbreak, or, that's pretty normal. They might have had a past, and so they're just, like, the whole balance, the whole, like, schedule, like I was saying, this person is just taking their time. They're showing up towards you very slowly. There's no rush. They're slowly wanting to incorporate you, the relationship, time spent intentionally slowly wanting to incorporate that into their schedule so it's not this extreme transition, but it's something that's very natural. It's something that we slowly are working towards. It feels very practical and very mature. I also really love this person's energy too. I really do. They could just like ask a lot of questions. Yeah, they just want to ask questions, get to know you a lot, and just really not vetting you. I don't even know what that means. I think I know what that means, but they're not vetting you, but they're just getting to know you, just asking questions, but they're just not asking like shallow questions. Like they're really getting to the meat, to the, to the good stuff. But yeah, so they're approaching you, showing up towards you as the tortoise. Slow and steady, wins the race, baby. They're taking it very seriously. It's something that they want. So even, just don't get jealous like of their work or whatever if they're like working a lot. Definitely communicate how you feel, but I just wouldn't like necessarily blow it out of proportion, because I just feel like they got a lot of pentacles. They got a lot of money, potentially. That's what their focus is on. So just know the whole reason that they're doing all of this and the whole reason it started is to share. They want to share. They want to share their resources. And they've just kind of been with the blinders on, focused on themselves and building those resources and just kind of hermiting maybe a little bit, possibly for years, and not really investing emotionally into anything. So they're balancing that emotional desire with this practical desire and foundation that we've already built. Now we're incorporating this new thing. And then the temptation card's got a lot of water, and that feels a little chaotic. So it's something that they want. They just need to approach it very slowly, very meticulously, very intentionally. So that's beautiful. Let's get into your oracle card. So your abundance oracle is Divine Source. Help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. It makes me think, well, we've got these two beginning cards, these aces. We have the Six of Cups. This is like that nostalgic energy. I've been here before. It feels very warm and comfortable. The Sun card speaks for itself. And then the Fool. So like you don't really know what you're stepping into, but you're choosing to trust that it's going to be for your highest good and it's going to lead you to your true north. And I think with this Divine Source is just confirmation that Spirit's like, yeah, you're thinking correct. Keep at it, Embracing sensuality as union. This card's come out a lot for the piles. This is really just getting in touch with your body. If you think of sensuality, it's the senses. So getting in touch with your 5 senses, your 6th sense, please, like that's included. But you're getting in touch with your senses within yourself. I already feel like both of these people, like I said, are pretty independent, pretty comfortable in their own skin, looking to start something new. You got the Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. They got the Ace of Swords. The only thing missing is the Ace of Pentacles. So, right now I think you're just in a place of feeling into your body, doing what feels good, embracing your sensuality, and knowing, like, there's also this bit of, while we're doing that, connecting with Source. So I'm thinking of, like, yoga and how as you move through the poses, you're supposed to align it with your breath. You learn how to breathe, and as you get better, the breath helps relieve things. You breathe through the pain, you breathe through the poses. So as you're feeling into your body, into your sensuality, you're connected with Source. And this person could bring out of you as well, like making you feel more in tune with your body, more present, and just smelling the roses, taking it easy and appreciating the little things. You also got expressing artistic creativity. Yeah, your body right now is going to be very expressive. It's so interesting that I'm picking up on that. Like, even just your skin, like the color of your skin, the way it is in the sunlight, there's just something artistic about you, creative, like a muse kind of energy that I'm feeling. So maybe you're focused, maybe you're doing like beauty magic, or just really focusing on self-love, really focusing on your physical form, you know, best products on the skin, in the hair, whatever the thing is. Also, just with this relationship coming in or being in right now, and these new things surfacing up, it's really stirring up the creativity within you, and it's because it wants to be shared. So this is coming from the divine, these downloads, these ideas. Don't brush them off, write them down to see where it takes you. Because you're going the Fool, baby, in the sun. Like, you're going to some really great places, so go, you know. And you got another empathy card, so generating dynamic confidence. Number 9. You're just doing things to make you feel good, to make you feel confident. So making sure to detox potentially, like the foods we're eating, not just about, I mean, it is like also washing face, brushing teeth, good shampoos, conditioners, whatever it is you use, lotions, butters. That's all really great, but also just what we're putting into our bodies is going to help us generate that confidence, because you're going to be feeling better if you're not already. And if not, it's just working on even affirmation in the mirror, telling yourself that you're all that. You're the ish. Okay? So that's what we're focused on right now. Then for your Ocean Whispers cards, you got help appears in various ways. So cute. It says, there is much support for you. Sometimes you may get so adrift you forget to look to the support systems that are with you continually. Yes, of course, family, friends, counselors, therapists, absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. We are here to connect, okay? We are here to connect with each other. And don't forget, you're co-creating with spirit, with that divine source card. Definitely mustn't forget. But yeah, it's basically, this is just saying, like, spirit's also here to help you. Call on them. It's really easy, guys. You have free will. They just call on them. I feel like even if you don't believe in spirit, I mean, it doesn't matter if you believe in dirt and trees like Gaia, Mother Earth, whatever it could be for you. Even just believing in the good in humanity, just believing that there's good. You got support all around you. It's in the nature around you, the people around you. There's always signs. There's always synchronicities. You just need to be open to receiving them, to seeing them, and asking for help if you ever need it. And you have safe and surrounded by love. Keep your heart open and know you are being protected. Listen to what you know to be true and allow yourself to see and understand what's going on around you. You're safe. You are loved. You have people all around you that don't want you to forget that, wouldn't want you to forget that. And spirit, obviously, of course. Even me, I'm sending love and blessings to all of you guys. I want everybody to know that you're not alone. There's been times in my life where really good, really, really great stuff has been happening, and I just didn't really have anybody to share with. So it's like that feeling where maybe something really good is happening and we just still feel kind of alone, and it's like, yeah, things are great, but there's just something missing. Just really keep your heart open, trusting in that process, and when you feel like you're getting down in certain ways, look in the mirror, remember who you are. You're beautiful, you are wonderful, you are an absolute amazement here. Just the fact that you're even here, and you mustn't ever forget that, and you need to remember that, because when this person comes in, if this person is in here now, you must embody that, because that is attractive. That is that confidence that we all love to see. And you've definitely got it in you. And if you're losing it, you're never losing it, by the way. But if you feel like you're losing it, call on spirit. Call on the divine. Okay, boom. That's for you. Let's go to your person. Okay, so the two abundance cards that they have are extraordinary. There's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. And worth. You have been worthy to belong to love all along, without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. So yeah, like I was saying, I kind of feel like it is, sorry, my phone's ringing. This person has been hyper independent, hyper focused on work. Potentially there could have been something in the past that solidified that whole thing. Maybe they always kind of had that workaholic energy. I'm not 100% that Three of Swords did want to peek out. So I just feel like this person is currently working on the love part of things, the emotions. Like I was saying, there's not a lot of emotion cards around here. Just on the board, obviously they have emotions. It's just not the forefront of what we're seeing here. And honoring what it is that you want, it is very, very tied to self-worth. And this person must, Spirit's working with them to really tap into their inner peacock. And just knowing their weird is awesome. Their uniqueness is so cool, and someone, you, is going to really, really appreciate that. And that's kind of what I feel like they're working on, which is tied to their worth. Definitely something to keep in mind. It's just something to remember if you meet this person and you're remembering this reading, or it's if what I'm saying now is making you think of someone. They are doing this work. It's going to take its time. If you want, like the Prince of Pentacles, if you want that foundation to be laid out great, like you want to take it slow, you know, you really want to like take your time with it, get the best quality resources, you know, the wood that this is just an example, but basically good things take time. I just feel like this person really has been doing that work, like intentionally. And maybe you know this person, you guys have been together for a while and you're thinking it's taking forever, but it's all in due time. All in due time, and don't want to rush the process. And then they got, for the empathy card, researching the mythical world. They could be kind of opening up to tarot, potentially crystals. They're just opening up to the unseen forces that tie everything physical as well together, right? So there's definitely a focus on that's part of that Two of Pentacles. They're really doing it all. And that could also be something too where they feel that way from this connection, like it's something deeper, or they will, you know, if you haven't met them, this is opening them up to that as well. And I did say that about the generating the confidence, the creativity that you are getting. Like I feel like that's going to be, it's something that you guys are having in your own lives happening around you, but when you come together, it's going to accentuate that artistic creativity. Your confidence is going to be through the roof. They're going to be opening up more to like the spiritual, occult realm, the synchronicities, whatever it is. So then they got seeing both sides. Take a step back and try looking at this from a different perspective. This definitely makes me go to their focus right now with the Two of Pentacles and the Temptations card. It could be related to you. They're trying to look at things from your side as well. But I feel like they're playing devil's advocate with themselves almost. That's kind of what I feel. And so, like, there could be this, like, two different sides to them, like, with that temptation devil energy. It's not, like, evil or bad or anything, but it's shadow work. It's some things that, I mean, this is just, like, necessary, inevitable work that we all do. So they're just looking at both sides of themselves right now and really trying to mesh those together to go onto a cohesive path down one road. Because when I was first shuffling their cards, it did feel kind of like a little bit all over the place, not in the sense of a Tasmanian devil, but just in the sense of I'm really busy, I got so many things going on, and maybe need to work a little bit on my organization skills, or just my time delegation for myself. They got 3 of these Ocean Whisperers. Mutually beneficial venture. There is an extraordinary connection at the forefront of your life at this moment. Utilize this relationship to benefit everyone concerned. They're definitely going to feel that way when they meet you, if they've met you. To put a relationship into an analogy, I think that's what it is. They're going to view you as a great investment, and this person's all about their investments. So they're going to view you as a great investment. You're showing up to them as the Nine of Pentacles, physically, materially, which is the same thing, spiritually, emotionally. They're going to feel this is going to be good for them, and they're going to see how it's going to be good for you as well. Because you're going to be confident, open, safe with being vulnerable, but also just comfortable in who you are and what you want. Like, you're just going to be embodying that, and they're going to just you being you. I heard they're going to snuff you out, or they've snuffed you out like a dog. So the last card they got was Empower Yourself. Tune into your personal power. You're more than able to handle the situation facing you. Allow yourself to be strong, the beautiful person you're capable of being. So that's really pretty. And yeah, with that Worth card, that extraordinary card, Spirit is assisting them, reminding them, sending them signs and synchronicities. You are the sugar, honey, iced tea, baby. Don't forget it, okay? And if you forget it, we're going to continue to remind you. This person's just giving themselves little pep talks. Like, there's definitely a lot going on underneath the surface, but they were made for the deep dive, so they have all they need. They have everything they need to be able to overcome this. Alright guys, I'm gonna get a cute little wild child poem for you guys, and so these last two cards in the Charming that I'm gonna pull is just like messages from Spirit about you guys coming together. Oh, okay, this is so cute. You got two. Oh, interesting. So we got two trees, Desolate and the tree Remembrance. Or wait, no, the tree remembers. And then I'm going to get you a crystal card. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, yeah, so you might be one of you might be a little nervous. I don't feel like it's you, but maybe it could be your person. Oh, and needy again. Needy and possessive. Oh, whoa. All right. So we got proud and nervous. So the emotional state of nervousness may be daunting. It's the feeling of walking on eggshells with an intimidating force present that prevents us from relaxing or trusting ourselves. We might also ride the edge of nervous excitement when sensing a big change or shift is about to occur. And the crystal for that is bloodstone. So when I was saying you could have been like left a turbulent situation, someone's a hothead, or maybe it was you, maybe there's like this nervousness surrounding that. Bloodstone works with nervous energy to process emotional toxins. It heals the mothering or caretaker wound of losing your identity. Bloodstone's energy helps combat nervousness, filling empty space by reclaiming power, purpose, and independence, facilitating change. This could just be more, you're just nervous because like you guys are going to just bring that out of each other because you're just, initially, because you're excited. You both feel something really like good about this, and one person wants to take things slow, the other person's just really appreciating the view, what I'm feeling, and maybe there's a nervousness in both of you guys, which also leads to why we're taking things slowly. Take it slow so that if you are nervous about your anger, just taking things slow as to not get overly stimulated or upset. Or maybe that could be your person too. Okay, so then proud. Pride is the self-dignified nature of those who are certain of themselves. It's a deep-rooted in the heart. However, there is a fine line of duality within pride that asks for deeper awareness. The shadow side of pride can create rigidity, which can keep us from walking the heart's true path. And that is citrine. Citrine, which I have right here, so pretty. Both of you are very independent people. You're comfortable on your own. So just to incorporate a flexibility within you, because you might be used to being alone, or maybe you were with someone but it wasn't there really, and there wasn't too much of an investment. Just have a flexibility. Just be flexible. With these trees, you know, trees aren't, or even skyscrapers, they're not just, you know, firm rods in the ground. They're meant to give and take. This flow that happens so that they're flexible, so when there are storms and crazy 100-mile-an-hour winds, the tree isn't always going to be ripped out of the ground, because it was made to kind of move with the weather. And I think you guys are potentially going to have that flow and that balance naturally really figured out. And so there's going to be this like pride that you guys have with each other, because you know how good you work together as a team. Very interesting. So, okay, I'm going to read these 2 quick little poems to you, and then I'm going to get a charming, and then we're going to end this video. Desolate. This says, nothing left to do here, all but used hopes and broken promises. A barren wasteland, void of life and joy. Forsaken shall be this ruin of the distant past. Other places where life thrives, you shall go. Yes, with that the Fool card and the Ace of Cups card, it definitely feels like you have gotten that information. Wherever you were before, it wasn't it. We're moving away from that. We're open up to new energies. New energies are coming in. We're showing up fresh and new. You are destined to move to something else, right? To move to something better for you. And with this too, I think, obviously these are duo energies for both of you. You're going to feel that. You both within this connection are going to feel like you're out of those desolate places emotionally. It's not going to be dry, and I'm just seeing a lot of nourishment, water. I'm seeing a sponge, a really dried up, crusty sponge being poured with water on it. So that's how you guys are going to make each other feel, which is really great. Year Without Rain, Selena Gomez. And then the tree remembers. Here we go. Okay, long lost Arcadia, serene woodland that once was a mere nostalgia. Within its old bark, old wounds healed with subtle marks, outgrown but never forgotten. So yeah, there's going to be this I know you kind of feeling, I've met you before kind of feeling, and maybe you've known each other in a past life. There's just going to be this familiarity, and this beautiful healing is going to take place. So with those past relationships that you guys were in, maybe it made you give up hope a little bit, which is why you both are very independent, focused on your own things. Not to say you haven't been entertaining options, it's just nothing that you really deemed as, whoa, this is serious. I've just been kind of playing around because I'm actually really busy working and doing other things. This is going to be more serious and make you feel like, okay, because of that relationship, I can now appreciate this because I went through that. So there's just going to be a lot of that going on. And I feel like you guys are going to think each other cute. You're going to get nervous. Playful, exciting, nervous. Okay, I'm going to get you a charm or two, and then we're going to call it... Whoa, you guys got a lot in this one. Oh, wait, we'll take this one because it actually fell out. Tree of Life, this came out, I think this came out from Paul. This Tree of Life symbolizes our family's strength and love with sheltering guidance from heaven above. Our family roots help us to become the best we can be, planting seeds of hope in times of adversity. The branches connect us, and wherever we may go, traditions are passed as love continues to grow. This is definitely divinely guided. The timing, it's coming. This was always supposed to happen. With all the trees and everything, I can't. There's a lot of cards in this deck, and they're not all trees. And you got both the trees. I was talking about trees earlier, all those pentacles, that earth energy. Definitely, this has been in the works. If you don't already know this person, you got the owl. Trust your inner wisdom, whatever it may be. If there's something that you truly are feeling, whether it's about this person, another person, a place, yourself, trust it, trust it. This is a sign, trust it. You have the owl spirit within you, and like there's something that you have a keen awareness on, and maybe you're not seeing it in front of you, but trust your gut. This is like, God, it's a beer cap, and I can't remember the name, and I just actually went to this brewery too. Oh, Stone Brewing. Oh my God, here we go. Stone Brewing. So yeah, this is like, okay, at first when I saw this, I was thinking like the workaholic thing was like for sure a thing, but I also, the Viking. So I don't know, maybe you got Viking blood and you or the other person. I don't know, but I was just hearing workaholic. That was the first thing I heard. Take a 30, go to the brewery, or like go get a coffee, a tea, take a minute, take a minute. Non-alcoholic beer. Just like relax. It's like Capricorn-y to me. And then a shell. So like definitely there was another shell that wanted to come out too. So maybe you'll meet this person at the beach. I don't know. Maybe you'll meet this person at the beach. Go to the beach. Go relax. I'm feeling this might be good to ground too. Go near some water. Go on the sand. This chakra. It was a pendulum and it broke, but make sure you're healing chakras. I like to sometimes listen to little frequencies at night if I feel like it gets out of balance. And then you got this it's another shell. But for me, like I said, the nervousness. This other person, you're going to feel like a little turtle slowly popping its head out. That slow and steady wins the race kind of vibe. Slowly taking the little antennas out, feeling the environment. Okay, I feel safe, coming out a little more. Oh. And then you see your person. And your person's doing the same thing. So that's like definitely the energy I'm getting. It's really cute and fun, and you know, you might feel that way at first, but eventually there's definitely going to be, like I said, this familiarity, this comfortability. So it's not any type of nervousness like, ooh, we're so uncomfortable, but it's just nervous because this feels electric. So, alright guys, well thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this wasn't too long. If you feel like you liked this video, give it a like. If you'd like to subscribe, I'm definitely going to be posting more videos now, so you'll just be notified when I do post something. And thank you guys so much for watching this. I'm sending you love and blessings and peace for the rest of the week. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.